Hello everyone. In this session, we will see how to create a cookie, how to add the cookie to the response object, and how to retrieve all the cookies from the client's browser. Okay. And here we are writing a Servlet code to demonstrating on creating a cookie, adding the cookie, and retrieving the cookie. Okay, for completion of this program, required files are index.html file, and in this file we are just giving two parameters like first name and last name. When the user click on submit button, add servlet.java, means here this is the servlet code is used to invoke these servlet parameters, and with those parameter values it will create the cookies and stored onto the client's browser by giving the response to the client. And in this program, we are creating one more button called Get Cookies. And when the user clicks on Get Cookies, the Get Servlet retrieve all the cookies that are stored on the client's browser. Okay. Anyway, fourth file is web.xml file. Okay, here this web.xml file consists of two servlets information. One is add servlet and another one is get servlet. Okay. Let's start it. First, let me start the exam control panel. I will first start the Tomcat because it is taking much time. Okay, and meantime we can just complete the program. Yeah. In web apps folder, I am creating a folder called Servlet program number 8. So let's modify this index.html file. I am going to pass two text fields. First one is enter the first name, and that is identified by using T1, and enter the last name. Enter the last name and T2, then creating a button called submit button, and just value will be create cookies. Create cookie, and here just two parameters we are passing. There is no sensitive information, so we can use get method, and the action equals to, here I am first writing add action, because here it is used to invoke the add cookie add servlet method. I think add servlet.java or add cookie servlet.java, whatever it is. Sure. Okay, right. So first one is completed, that is index.html, reading the first name and last name. And coming to web.inf, here web.inf need to create let me remove this and just modify this one. Right, open with the notepad. Okay, and okay, so we are just creating a cookie. For that I am writing add cookie servlet. Let's say here the name of the class is add cookie servlet, extends HTTP. Okay, and we are implementing do get method. Then two statements are the same. Let's save as it is add cookie servlet dot java all files. Okay, inside the content type, get the stream and read these two parameters. No need to convert into integer. Okay, and yeah, let's remove this. And we are reading two parameters. So how do you read the servlet parameters? By using request.get parameter, and just change the names for this. Your string f name, that is for first name, and also read the second and store in a variable called l name for the last name. And all these things are not required. Okay, next statement is how to create a cookie. So here cookie is a class to create a cookie, and cookie class has various methods. Sure, cookie class belongs to HTTP package. Okay, let's first create a cookie. Here cookie is a small piece of information that consists of name and value. Okay, cookie ck equals to new cookie of and first one is the cookie name. Here you can write the cookie name as first name, first hyphen name, and its value is going to be stored in the cookies f name. And in the same way, we can create another cookie, cookie ck2 equals to new cookie of your, just I'm writing the cookie name as last name and its value whatever we are giving in HTML form for the last name, that is stored in CK, right? And after creating the cookie, we need to add this cookie to the response object. So response object by identified by using res, and to add the cookie we have a method called add cookie method. Add cookie of ck1, we are adding the first cookie, and in the same way add the second cookie by using add cookie method. We are adding the cookies to the response object. Okay, and we can also set the maximum age of the cookie also. Okay. And by default the cookie age is depends upon the browser. When you open the browser, cookie is alive. When you close it, the cookie will be destroyed from the client's browser. Okay, and you can also set the maximum age of the cookie to 1 hour. So how do we set the maximum age of the cookie to 1 hour? Let's say here I want to set cookie 1 to the maximum age. Here we have a method called set max age. Set maximum age for 1 hour, we can just use 60 into 60 here. We can just pass it as a seconds. Okay, set max age 1. Yes, seconds. Then in the same way, we can also pass set the maximum age of the cookie to 1 day. Set max age here 60 into 60 into 24. Okay, right. Okay. These cookies, first cookie age is 1 hour because 60 into 60, and we are passing as a seconds argument to this one. Set max age, spelling mistake here, right? And for the second one, it is for 24 hours. And over here, we are creating the cookies with the values which we are reading from HTML form, and then age of the cookie, we are just setting the age by using set max age, and also add these cookies to the response object, right? When you are simply doing this, cookies will be stored on the client's browser. Now I'm going to create a button, HTML button, or else just let me write one statement out.println cookies are added. Let's say here 2 cookies are added because we just have added 2 cookies, right? 2 cookies are added. Added to client's browser, right? And then I want to retrieve the cookies as well, right? So to retrieve the cookie, we need to create a button. Here, how do we create a button? Just we are writing HTML code in Java. That is a solid. Open the form. Action equals to, here we are going to pass one more a solid, that is get. Actually, first cookies is used by using add action. Second one is identified by using the URL pattern get, and the method equals to get only. Okay. And yes, then close the double quotes, and now we have to create a button, that is a submit button. Okay, out.println, then input type equals to, well, you can just use single quote submit, and the value equals to get this is the label will be displayed on the button. Okay, and yeah, close this one. And next thing is we need to close the form using out.println, close the form. Now with this, we just finished first Servlet, that is add cookie Servlet.java, and let's save this one again because we modified this code. Yeah, Control S. Okay, and next we need to write another one, that is get cookies method. Let me say rename it as get cookies Servlet. It is used for retrieving all the cookies which are stored on the client's browser. Yeah, get cookie.java. Yeah, what things are required here? Again, just change the class name, that is get cookie Servlet extends HTTP Servlet, and no need to read the form parameters. Okay, we need to read from the client's browser only. Okay, so how do we retrieve the data from the client's browser? Means how do we retrieve the cookies from the client browser? We have a method called get cookies method, and this method is invoked by using a request object here. Request.get cookies. It can retrieve all the cookies which are stored on the client's browser. So its return type is cookie array. Cookie array ck equals to request.get cookies. Right. And how many cookies are there? You want to display a total number of cookies which are stored on the client's browser. Let's write here total cookies are. Okay, and simply we can use ck.length. Because it is a length property, it will display the size of the array, and we have to retrieve all the cookies information like cookie name and cookie value. So for that, simply we can use for loop for I int I equals to 0, I less than ck dot length, then I plus plus. Okay. And yeah. Next one here, just by using out.println, we can write statements. I.println here cookie name is okay, plus ck of I dot get name. We have a method called get name. It is used to retrieve the cookie name and its value. We can just display in the same line, and its value is, it's nothing but cookie value, and just can display the cookie value as well by using ck of I dot get name as well as get value. Get name is used to read the name of the cookie, get value is used to read the value of the cookie. And continue the statements in the next line. Simply we can apply the break tag. Okay. And this is the way we can just display the cookies information for the this is a single statement we are displaying, not required this. And we can just add one more statement here. The cookies information is apply the break tag and cookie details are, or else cookie information. Cookie details are. Okay. Yeah. And also display in the new line. After this, apply the break tag. And that's it. We can save this one by using get cookies. Let me close this and this I'm removing. Okay, two classes are there. Let's compile this. Just simply here we can compile two programs cited in Java C followed by star.java. Star indicates all the Java files. Star indicates all. Right here we can see two class files are generated. Yes. Okay, yeah. Cookies are compiled. Then servlets are compiled here. And next one is web.xml file. We can edit the web.xml file now. Okay, we are adding two servlets. So one servlet is just add cookie servlet. Okay, add cookie servlet. This is the servlet class name. We can write the servlet class name like this, and we can use the shortcut notation for servlet name. That's nothing but ACS. Okay, we are also ACS. Add cookie servlet, and here it is the URL pattern in the HTML form mentioned as add. Okay, and this is for one servlet, and if you want to write the same configuration information for another servlet, same, we can just copy it. It is the GCS because of it is get cookie servlet. Okay, just replace it. And the URL pattern we mentioned for the second one, it is get. Okay, right. So So 4 files are completed, and next thing is we need to run it. How do we run it? Just go to admin, click on manage your app, and the username is admin and password is password. Select program number 8, and this is true. Just click on this. You may get the HTML form. Here I am entering my first name. It is my Ramanjaneyulu, and the last name, which is Seggen, and create cookie. Simply I can click on create cookie. See here how many cookies. Yeah, 2 cookies were added to the client browser, and when I click on get cookies, it has to display it. Yeah, here total cookies are 2, and the cookie details are, you can observe here, cookie name is first name and its value is Ramanjaneyulu, and cookie name is the last name and its value is second. Okay, I hope the things are clear to you guys. Thank you for watching.